Well, Roy Hodgson's made it no secret, he does like him, and given an opportunity, this is a great run. It is a very good run off the back, but he's got a lot of space, and you're not going to get the kind of space to make that run. It was such an easy run to make. He had so much space, and the guy on the ball had so much time in that space, in that particular part of the field, the last third there, and it was all very easy. And I think that he is sharp at the moment.
Make the sort of run that he did for the second goal.
It's important that, you know, if you've got that sort of rotation, to pick people up, it's difficult. If you know there's a pivot in there, this is a terrific ball from Glenn Johnson, great header, down in the corner, he drifts in off the back of the six, lovely ball, great finish. That's a quality goal against any opposition. But the movement of the three in midfield, they had a bit of freedom to make their movements, and your opponents then can't track you down. It's not easy. One's making a run, then the next minute another one's making a run. Sometimes if you play with Roy with those things happening.
Yeah. It was such a bright start, and but you were saying Steven Gerrard picking it up in a high position.
The last time he did that was against Belgium before the tournament, before Euros. Now this is a bit harsh. I think we were a bit lucky. I mean, is it deliberate? The rule is deliberate handball. Ian, you were pretty sane.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty harsh because, like I say, he's hit the ball pretty fast, pretty hard at him. He's literally a yard away. There's no way he's going to get his arm out of the way, and it's quite a harsh one. And really fortunate for us. And then, you know, got someone like Frank. You'd always fancy Frank to score a penalty, and we're off. As
a coach, you'd analyse the game and you'd bring any sloppiness in. Look, John Terry there, hitting it on the half volley, body not balanced, you know. Against better opposition, they might hurt you from that scenario. Look at this is really risky. You do not do that against Italy or even some that, you know, Ukraine on Tuesday. And that's the sort of things you don't want to creep in when things are too easy. You must, you know, you've got to have the pride to keep playing, doing the right things, doing the right habits. This is a bit of ricochet that, you know, everyone stood on their feet. I was pleased now that Bain stood up. They were very
unjustly slaughtered some of the stuff what he done in the Euros, but like he does what he does. He works very hard, and he got his goal. Here, Theo just looked unbelievable, but that touch there, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get the chance to get that back, and then they're passing it around. I thought they was overdoing it here, and then he passed it to Welbeck, he passed it to Theo. You're thinking, are they going to miss the opportunity? Then James Milner just strokes it home. It's a good strike, it's a great strike, but like I said, you're not going to get the opportunity to do that because I think the ball would have been cut out from Theo's touch. But
so his second touch where he could have lost it, you think?
But it's one of those where with Theo, he just needs to slow himself down. You know, he's got the pace. He's still going at 100 miles an hour when he's with the ball. He's going to lose control of it, and he did there. But we're fortunate enough to get it back.
That was a sort of ended up like what we call an eight-a-side goal. Yeah. When you're playing eight-a-sides, no offsides.
Round. Yes. Leighton Baines even gets a goal.
Does he get this one?
Yeah, I think he... Come on, we give it to him. Well, you'd have claimed it, right?
I would have. Actually, I would have. I most probably wouldn't have been taking a free kick, to be honest. But, yeah, you know, it's one of those where, you know, he's been fortunate he's hit the fella. That's the worst ball I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was.
You know, it's like one